I'd say it is very much following on from the previous few weeks of let's meet in a cage and fight. Um, an early blow has been brought in from Meta to, can we call it the Musk empire, whereas Twitter is confused, it's down, users don't know what's happening, what the status is, how do they relate to Twitter anymore. Twitter has been thrown open, then restricted, thrown open, restricted. So people are confused about where do they stand with this product and how do they use it. So very much an opportune time to step in and say, here's the alternative. I think it's not surprising because they have been pushing on Insta and on Facebook. And it's essentially porting a lot of those users. So you'd expect it to be a near overnight leap from Instagram into, okay, we can now access threads, so let's do so. And probably also because of a lot of celebrities has been headlined as they now have accounts on threads as well. So you will have people following for that reason. That they've got a user base instantly, whereas all the other competitors needed to start from scratch. It's also taking in a lot of experience that comes from Meta. They are the leaders in terms of targeted advertising, and that will be applied here. As well as the curation and just the oversight of content. So you will not necessarily stumble into the same space that Twitter at the moment finds itself in, where it's confusing advertisers, confusing users, both in terms of use, what's allowed, chops and changes every now and then, that they might not know what they'll see, where they will be advertised, and therefore I think will appeal to a different audience than what you might have in Twitter. I'm not saying it will kill Twitter, but it will definitely become a viable alternative because of that instant user base and the way they approach it. I'd say it is not in the European market yet. Um, let's see this as a near beta release. What we've seen, a beta release with 10 million overnight. You need an Instagram account to sign on. So it's not just open for anybody to join. You will have that legacy in there. And it's most likely testing the waters to see what needs to be done rather than just randomly opening it. See it as a beta that's had a fairly successful launch.